Thank you. And we choose liberty, but the 19 Republicans in the Senate chose tyranny. Biden chooses tyranny, and every single Democrat lockstep is for tyranny. How many people know what's in that 2,700-page document that just passed today with the 19 Republicans? We have more media than ever before in this country. We have more internet, social media, independent journalists, and you really have to dig to find out. Government by omnibus, massive bills, massive spending, massive deficits, massive expansion of the welfare is tyranny. This isn't a representative republic anymore. You want to go in and see your congressman and senator? Good luck. You want to call them about this bill? What are you going to say, since it wasn't released to you? We had 19 Republicans who supported it before the Democrat staffers even finished writing it. The Congressional Budget Office that works for Congress said there's at least $250 billion in this that's not paid for. If you were in the private sector running a company and you conducted your accounting and business this way, you'd go to prison for life. This wouldn't be a joke, no matter how righteous you sounded. These Republican senators, I blame them. They are the Madoffs of the Republican Party. These are McConnell Republicans. They think they're doing something for the people. They are destroying our currency. They are destroying our finances. They are destroying our economy. 23% of this bill was for hard infrastructure. There's all kinds of junk in this bill. And they they push up the debt. Every household in America owes the federal government almost $250 million with this additional infrastructure bill. Almost every household in America. They've got all kinds of crucially important things in here. They're creating a new department that promotes female truck drivers. They have a Digital Equity Act, internet access for prisoners. What else? Federal funding of local projects called traffic calming. Ever hear traffic calming and road diets? It is the intentional creation of traffic jams by Buttigieg, so you'll take public transportation. They've got all sorts of stuff in here. The bill doesn't directly impose a federal miles travel tax on cars, rights, heritage. It does provide $125 million to encourage states and localities to tax every mile that you drive. It goes on and on and on. It undermines our notion of republicanism. It is fiscally, utterly irresponsible. And those 19 Republicans who voted for it, led by McConnell, these are McConnell Republicans, 30 voted against, 19 of them. You know what they did? They laid the foundation for what they say is a $3.5 trillion bill coming next. It's $5.5 trillion. And you know what's in there? I'll tell you, there's free daycare, free pre-kindergarten, free community college, student loan forgiveness. What else? Making permanent the $300 weekly, what was temporary bonus unemployment payment. You know what else is in there? They're going to expand Medicare and Medicaid, covering dental care, vision care, hearing care. And Medicare is supposed to go broke. Medicare is supposed to go broke, according to the trustees, if not by 2024, no later than 2026. They're going to push it over the cliff. It's already in deficit long-term, $55 trillion. They're destroying our constitutional system. They're destroying our border. They are destroying our economic system. They're destroying our classrooms. They're destroying everything they touch. And I'll say it again, and I've said it before. Joe Biden is a human pandemic. His party is as radical as it gets. And let me tell you something else. You brought up the book. These various American Marxist movements, whether it's critical race theory, whether it is the degrowth movement dressed up as climate change, whether it's the Lat-Crit movement, the open borders, do you know in the next bill that comes forward, they want to give a pathway to citizenship to 13 million illegal aliens? You know what else nobody's talking about? Once they get citizenship, there's something called chain migration. And then we're going to have another round of amnesty with all the people Biden's bringing in right now. This is a colossal disaster. And let me say this. I can sit here and whine about it. We all can. We need to galvanize. We need to rally. We need to understand what's going on. Republicans who sell out, who don't get what's swirling around for a few bridges and tunnels need to go. In every Republican primary, write down those 19 Republicans, assuming some of them are going to run for re-election. But we have to have a new Tea Party movement, Reagan Revolution, Trump Revolution, Gingrich Revolution. We need to rally. We need to galvanize. That's the point of the book, American Marxism. If we don't, at the grassroots, in our neighborhoods and communities, stand up for our own liberty and embrace some of these strategies and tactics in my book or that you may have, we're gone. they win. With a 50-50 Senate, no mandate. With a 4 or 5 vote majority in the House, no mandate, they win. So we better wake the hell up. I'm done.